कोशिश करो। अगर अभी 10 बजने वाला है तो लगता है कि नींद आ रही, भले ही नींद आंखों में ना हो, फिर भी होती तो है आंखों में, आई नहीं है फिर भी आ रही। तो अगर ऐसा आपको लगता है तो यही टाइम है कि आप पूरे दिन को एक बार देखो। जो गलत या फिर आपको डिस्टर्बिंग करने वाला पल है वो आप जाने दो, और वो सारे पलों को याद करो जो आपके लिए कुछ अच्छा लेके आए। अभी कई दिनों से मेरे साथ बहुत कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है, ऐसा मेरा टैरो मुझे बता। सो बेसिकली मैं टैरो रीडिंग भी करती हूँ। ऐसे तो माइंडसेट सेट करना मेरा काम है। लैंग्वेज एक ऐसी चीज है, जानते हैं, जो या तो आपको डिप्रेस कर सकता है या फिर आपको बहुत पॉजिटिविटी, बहुत ऑप्टिमिज्म दे सकता है। तो आपको मैं आज सोच रही थी कि क्या बताएं। तो ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं जो आपके लाइफ में लगता है काफी पहले हुआ, और कुछ एक लग जाता है उस टाइम में, और वो आज आपको मीनिंग उसका समझ आए। ऐसा कभी हुआ आपके पास? तो वो समझ लीजिए कि वो इको है, कुछ एक एग्जिस्टिंग था, कुछ आपने सुना, उसका इको था। जैसे आपके रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में हम हालांकि एक्सेप्ट करना तो नहीं चाहते, बट whatever we experience that is part of our own self, जो हमारे अंदर है उसका रिफ्लेक्शन हमको बाहर कहीं दिख जाता है, अच्छा भी बुरा भी। तो आप थोड़ी देर के लिए अगर देख रहे हो तो क्लोज करो अपने आईज, क्लोज योर आईज, देन टेक ए स्लो। फिर कुछ फोर्स मत करो खुद को, और लाइफ के 3 मोमेंट्स अपने जिम के अंदर के पास आने दो। आप जुहूस नहीं करो, जस्ट उनको आने दो, कुछ भी। तो अगर आप ना चाहो लिख सकते हो, नहीं तो आप याद करो क्या, कौन था आपके आसपास। क्या आपको लगता है जो आपके पास अभी आया है, ये बार बार क्यों आ जाए? क्वेश्चंस फोर्स नहीं करो, जस्ट अलाउ करो कि ये क्वेश्चन को अपने आप पता चले। सिमिलरिटीज देखने का टेंडेंसी आपको हो जाएगा, क्योंकि यही सेम सिचुएशन आता है क्या हर बार? सिमिलरिटीज दिमाग में आने लगेंगे, लेकिन उसके बजाय आप क्वेश्चन पूछिए कि कौन सा फीलिंग आपके पास रिपीटेडली आ रहा है, सा वैल्यू आ रहा है, कौन सा क्वालिटी आपका एक्सप्रेस हो रहा है बारी बारी। आपके अंदर ऐसी कौन सी चीज है जो बारी बारी एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए आ रहा है? रिफ्लेक्ट करने के लिए यही है कि आपकी जिंदगी में हजार चीजें हुई होंगी, बस यही तीन चीजें क्यों बारी बारी आती है, और कौन क्या है जो मुझे नोटिस करने के लिए बोलती है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हम आप सभी कोई मिड करियर प्रोफेशनल्स, ऑफिस पॉलिटिक्स हम सबके पास आता है, लेकिन डिफरेंट फॉर्म में आता है। आपके पास कौन से फॉर्म में? अमूमन सारे के सारे केसेस में आपको एक खड़ूस बॉस मिला हुआ होता है, जिसको समझ कुछ नहीं आता, ऐसा आपको लगता है। उसको ना, वो, देखिए वो एक्सपीरियंस पार्ट ऑफ हमारे अंदर में जो है, वो रिफ्लेक्शन, हमारे अंदर ऐसा कौन सा खड़ूसनेस है जो हम रिफ्लेक्ट कर रहे हैं किसी और में। ये एक्सेप्ट करना बड़ा मुश्किल, लेकिन अगर आप डीप चले गए इस क्वेश्चन में, काफी डिप्रेशन भी हो सकता है, लेकिन थोड़ा ओपन माइंड रहिए, क्योंकि जैसे ही आप ये पता करते हो ना, फिर इको होना शुरू होता है। जैसे ही जितना वो गलत चीज था, उतना ही अच्छापन आप में है, जिसकी वजह से आप ये डिफरेंशिएट कर पा रहे हो कि भाई हमारा एक्सटेंशन है, हमेशा ही। क्या हम चेंज कर सकते हैं? कोर्स कर सकते हैं। आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे, आप इंस्टेंटली उसको चेंज कर सकते हैं। सब में एक बहुत सारे रूल्स हैं, अरे तो मुझे याद नहीं है, जो मेरे काम में लगे हैं अभी तक, जो और जो जिसने मुझे रिजल्ट किया है, वो मैं आपके साथ शेयर करूंगी। वो ये है कि कोई भी चीज आपसे हो पाएगा या नहीं हो पाएगा, जैसे खड़ूस बॉस को फॉरगिव कर, आसान नहीं है, क्योंकि बहुत सारे डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंसेस आपके साथ जुड़े हैं, जिसमें आपका सेंटिमेंट हर्ट हुआ है भाई। भले ही आपके अंदर था वो खड़ूसपन, बट आपने रिफ्लेक्ट किया है उसको, किसी ने आपके ऊपर उसको एक्सपेरिमेंट भी किया। तो अच्छा, एक इंटेंशन सेट कीजिए, that that person will be different from us from now। वो चेंज हो जाए, बस यही बोलिए, वो चेंज हो जाए, बहुत अच्छा आपके लिए सिचुएशन लेके आए। आपका प्रमोशन के बारे में बात करें, क्योंकि मेरे गुरु कहते हैं, व्हाट डू यू वांट। आप अगर देखोगे, हमको ये नहीं पता है कि हमको क्या चाहिए, हमको क्या नहीं चाहिए वो बहुत ज्यादा पता है। क्या नहीं चाहिए, क्या नहीं चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए, ये अगर आप रिपीट करोगे ना, आपका सबकॉन्शियस चाहिए और नहीं चाहिए में डिफरेंशिएट नहीं कर सकते। जहाँ पे आपका फोकस जाता है, वो उसी को पकड़ता है। तो आप रिपीट भी करोगे तो फोकस तो वही है, उसको नहीं चाहिए, नहीं समझ आता। खड़ूस बॉस नहीं चाहिए, अगर 1000 टाइम्स आप बोलोगे, तो वो वही समझेगा कि खड़ूस बॉस के साथ हमारे एनर्जी का कोई रिश्ता है। तो वो और भी ज्यादा खड़ूसपन उस बॉस को लेके आए। लेकिन जैसे मैंने कहा, इसका क्या सोचिए, उल्टा खड़ूस बॉस नहीं चाहिए नहीं होता है। बोलिए कि आपका बॉस आपको टॉप में पहुंचाने के लिए कुछ भी करेगा। मैंने जैसे बोला ना, वैसे ही मेरा इंटेंशन सेट हो गया, और कल से वो दिखना शुरू होगा। कितनी अजीब सी बात है, है ना। ये कई बार मेरे साथ हो चुका कि ऐसे ही होता है, बॉस के बारे में नहीं सोचा, किसी और के बारे में सोचा कि वो मेरे बारे में ये सोचे, मैंने बोला है। लेकिन जब बॉस की बात आती है, अच्छा लगता है कि हम झगड़ा बनाए रखते हैं। पता नहीं, तो मैं आपको बताते हुए कम से कम अपने लिए अच्छा ही करें। आप ये सोचो कि जैसे बॉस है, जैसे मैं उसको बॉस भी नहीं मानती, मैं ऐसे भी बोल सकती हूँ, मैं उतनी इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाऊँ, इन लेवल पे रहे। वो अपना रास्ता देखिए, मैं अपना रास्ता देखी, और दोनों एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करें और रिफ्लेक्ट करें, और एक दूसरे के अच्छे के लिए काम करें। इसका मतलब नहीं है कि इस ग्रुप के बाहर किसी और के साथ हम बात ही नहीं करेंगे, ऐसा भी नहीं। लाइक एवरीबडी वर्क्स फॉर मी, एवरीबडी इज सपोर्टिव टुवर्ड्स मी, ऐसा बोलने में क्या जाए, तो मैंने बोल दिया। आप जानते हैं, इसके साथ मैंने एक इंटेंशन सेट किया। मैंने ये नहीं बोला मन फीलिंग कि जो होता है उतर है ना। मैं रियली में जेन्युइनली बोल रही हूँ कि सभी कोई सपोर्टिव हो। मेरा जो काम अभी धीरे धीरे होता है ना, वो काम बहुत जल्दी हो, क्योंकि ये सारे लोग मेरे लिए काम कर, क्योंकि मुझे क्लीनर, कूलर, कामर, ग्रीनर, रीजर लोग बनाना है, और 1 मिलियन लीडर्स मुझे चाहिए। तो कहीं किसी को ढूंढे, इससे अच्छा कि मैं जिनको जानती हूँ वही मेरे लीडर्स बने, काम करें इसके। जो रिसोर्सेस होते हैं ना, हम उसको पहचानते भी नहीं। और ये मुझे आपसे बात करते हुए पता चला। तो क्या आप एक वादा कर सकते हैं, आप आज इको करें, जितने जितने सारे है नेगेटिव चीजें वो पॉजिटिव आपके लिए हो जाए। इसके बारे में हम संडे को 3 बजे बात करते हैं, और 45 मिनट्स। अगर आपको ये अच्छा लगे तो आप मेरे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में आ सकते हैं, और व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में मैं लिंक देती हूँ उस ड्रीम कॉल का, तो आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, फिर हम बात कर सकते हैं। हो सकता है कि हमारी बात थोड़ा सा अलग से हटके हो, ग्रुप में ना हो, वो भी हो सकता है। लेकिन सबसे पहले सा इंट्रोडक्शन होना चाहिए, तो आप मेरे संडे क्लास में जरूर आए, मैं उसको संडे डिस्कवरी बोल। तो चलिए मिलते हैं। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।
And then realized how hard I was being on myself. And then I was attracting people who were hard on me. And then I was wondering, why is everyone so critical of me and so judgmental? It's because I learned to enjoy suffering. So I thought spirituality means suffering. I thought if people judge you, that's how you get cleansed of your negativity. And then I realized people were exhausted from this. Everyone's getting shamed on the internet. Everyone's having a finger pointing at them saying you're eating wrong, you're thinking wrong, you're praying wrong. And everyone just feels bad and they go, okay, well, I'll try it your way. And I realized, well, if it's like when you have a great coach who believes in you when you're a teen, studies show that those are the kids who become the most successful in life, when they have somebody who believes in them. Because that coach is awakening the soul of the child, and the soul of the child will guide them through the whole life. So I just learned that I had some of the greatest mentors in my life. And what did they do? They gave me the freedom to be me. They didn't control me. And they just kept saying, this is how good it can be if you change your negativity, if you decide to, and if you don't, you're great the way you are. And I was like so inspired by that. So I'm like, that's what I want other people to feel. Mm-hmm. So that's how it happened.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
From your understanding of the origins of the Kabbalistic origins, where does it go back to, and what specific texts are you referring to when you refer to these sages and this wisdom?
The person who is most notable for this wisdom goes back to Abraham. So Abraham had two sons, and one of them was Isaac, and his other son Ishmael went to the east. And so a lot of the Eastern philosophies and religions that we have were sourced from Abraham, and a lot of what Isaac then brought, which became Judaism and Christianity and Catholicism and so on and so forth, came from that other part of the lineage. But all of this came from an original source. And thousands of years ago, they didn't have religion. You know, when you think of Moses, if you said, are you Jewish? You wouldn't even know what that means. The word Jewish didn't even exist back then. These were souls that came to this world to bring down different channels of spiritual wisdom. The Kabbalah is meant to be the energetic understanding of this spirituality. So you're kind of learning the blueprint of spirituality when you're learning Kabbalah. So when you take this blueprint, for example, when I gave a seminar at a church about 10 years ago in a Catholic church, this 80-year-old woman comes up to me at the end and said, you know, for 80 years I've been Catholic, coming to church every week. This is the first time I understand this God that I'm praying to. She understood it as energy now. She understood her soul as a vessel to receive that energy. So all the teachings started to have a new meaning to her. She loved it even more deeply now being Catholic. When I've been teaching at mosques, when I'm teaching all around with every religion, it's like, wow, now I understand my religion more. So Abraham would be the first source, but it says that wisdom even existed before him, but he was the first to want to bring it to the world. Moses then brought it down on Mount Sinai. He brought down 4 levels of wisdom. The most notable one we all know is the Bible, the Old Testament. But that's the first level he brought. The 4th level, which is the deepest level, is called Kabbalah. And that was passed down orally for thousands of years until 2,000 years ago. It was finally written down in a text, and that text is the Zohar. So the Zohar is the main text that's explaining the wisdom of Kabbalah. And then great sages came after that to decodify it more and more and more. And everything I'm teaching is just how to take that original spirituality and make it very practical for people. But the truth is, I've heard so many of your shows. You look at what Dr. Joe Dispenza is doing. You see what Tony Robbins is doing. You see what Eckhart Tolle is doing. All of those secrets and that wisdom are parts of this wisdom. And so everyone is teaching the truth, teaching different parts of it, and bringing it to the world in different practical ways and languages that other people can understand. Like you said before, everyone needs something different and a different vehicle by which to learn this wisdom.
What are the particular archetypes or people that you seem to resonate with the way that you share these teachings?
So many of them are people who have been on this path for a long time. And they say that when they learn Kabbalah and the wisdom of the sages, it's finally connecting all the dots. It's putting everything together in a system. That's what this wisdom does very well. It gives you the entire system and of how it all works together. So even people who have become sober, they will eventually study Kabbalah because it's like the next part of their spiritual journey. People from all different religions, or people who grew up religious but never connected to it, who are kind of always told what to do or shamed. They push religion away. They start to learn Kabbalah and they're starting to see, wait a minute, there's something deeper, more spiritual here. A lot of people who are in the manifestation world, because of my business background, half my audience is people who want to manifest wealth or prosperity, who are founders who want to grow and scale their companies. And so a big part of what I do is help them use spiritual concepts to manifest that greatest destiny very quickly. When I've given my prosperity seminar, it's like an 8-hour seminar I give in person. People literally say that like within the next 24 hours or that week, like crazy things open up for them because they open up all the channels that have been blocking prosperity to come. Everyone works hard. It's not about how much time you put in your career. It's about opening up those gates so the energy can finally flow. It's like arteries that are blocked for people. And so that's been a big part of my platform.
What do you see next coming for you in like the next decade of your life? It seems like you've been really on a journey the past couple decades, sharing this wisdom, translating that into building your Mary Ruth.
Yeah. So I have two things I focus on in my life. Mary Roots, which is, I feel blessed that it's a vehicle by which financially I'm taken care of. And that allows me to have my platform in a way where I can just focus on bringing this wisdom out to as many people as possible. So I had goals. I said within 3 years, I need to have 1 billion people who have at least heard 60 seconds of my content, and 100 million people who have heard at least 20 minutes of this content. And I've created masterclasses. I've created David AI, which is now the biggest AI coaching platform in the world. It answers about 200,000 questions a day, spiritual questions about life, manifestation, whatever it is. It's been trained off of like 20 years of my content, and I'm highly invested in that. And these are my goals just for 3 years. So I've taken a structural approach how I would in a business and a company to say, these are the metrics we want to hit, but these are the amount of souls then we would impact. A big thing for me is I don't want to use my platform for myself financially. So all the money that comes from my platform gets reinvested into bringing this out to the world. And majority of my content is just pay what you want to pay. So I let people pay whatever they want. Pay $1, pay $100. It's a community that kind of supports each other. Those who can afford more, pay more. Those who can't, because I have a lot of people who can't afford anything, they pay $1. And that's what's causing this wisdom to really go out there in a really big way. So those are kind of just my short-term goals.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll leave link down below where people can stay connected with you and your work. With the full context of this entire conversation, is there anything else on your heart that you feel like would be important to share and impart on our audience?
You know what comes to me? Like, I just thought to myself, this is the 180th episode that you had. How many people have been impacted and affected by your work? Probably been in the most difficult times in their life, or maybe the algorithm just showed your face to them and they felt the energy and they started to listen and something opened up for them. I think of people like ourselves, that we have a voice or audience and a platform. The Creator kind of gave each one of us a very unique skill set or talent or ability to reach the souls in this world. And I kind of see a vision how we're all working together in certain ways. There's actually no competition. It's all an illusion. Everyone is getting inspired in different ways and being moved energetically to other people's platforms, other people's ways. And I love that. I love when people leave my platform and they tell me they went to this retreat of this person and that retreat because their souls are being awakened. I also love when people copy my content, or someone sent me a reel recently and said, look, they copied exactly what you said. I said, can you imagine if I have a million people copying exactly what I said, how quickly we're going to be able to change this world? I encourage people to copy all of it. And I just had this thought. I don't know why I'm sharing it, but you should never be afraid from people taking something from you that you think is yours, because no one can take what's yours. And the more you let go and surrender, let energy flow through you, the Creator will just give you endless. So don't hold on thinking that now you're going to be better than, or you're going to be more powerful than, or this thing is yours. Because then you become a swamp. When you hold on to something, it becomes stale. When you let it go, it's like a river. That's why our rivers are freshwater, because they're always moving. As soon as you hold on to something, it starts to stink, it starts to go rotten. And so we should all just learn to let go and support each other and not be afraid.
It's been a pleasure to connect. I know we've been in each other's orbit for a little bit, so it's cool to have you in here. And I know some people have been requesting to have you on, so I'm glad our community gets to hear from you in this setting.
Thank you. My community, my friends, my team has been following you, and they're close to you, and I've only heard the most amazing things. So it's really a privilege to be on the show with you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. And yeah, looking forward to just connecting more offline, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming on today. For everybody who's been tuning to this episode, let us know in which ways it's resonated with you. Until next time, be well. We did it.
Thank you. That was great.
Thank you, dude.
Ona bonita. Eiti. Ona bonita. Eiti. Eiti. Eiti bonita. Eiti bonita. Taida. Hi, bonita. Bonita Taida. Ora bonita Taida. Taida. Oh, what a police. What a police. Ora ঝাউ ঝাউ বুঝিছা আরে পলেইরা দেখা যাওনি টর 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 ইয়াই ইয়াই এ এ কি আইলো এই ও ଏବେ ଏଟାକୁ ଧରି ଚାଲିବା ତୋର ମାକୁ ଏମିତିଆ ଗୋଟେ ଧରେଇଦେ क्या किया बेटा ଚାଲି ଚାଲି କୁଆଡେ ଲୁଚି ଗଲା ଯା ଶୋଇଦିଅ ai tahu 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 Hai. Oh.